What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the Nerd Militia. I am your host Vex, and this is my messy studio that I'm trying to get together. Your boys got the vid, which is why I sound all kind of crazy and weird. But we are going to make it through this freaking video. So this playlist is going to be about the future of the X-Men comic books. We are going to be following the Destiny of X. We're coming out of the whole House and Powers Reign of X right now, and I think the Reign of X is, I don't know if that's encompassing the whole thing or if that's just what we're leaving right now. But the two books that really I think you should read before we go into Destiny of X, and we have time before we get there. So I'm sure there's a million and one channels that can catch you guys up on it. But there are 9 books that that I'm gonna be collecting and that we're gonna be discussing as they come out. But Trial of Magneto and Inferno, um, guys, stuff was dropped there. First of all, Trial of Magneto. Scarlet Witch is OP as heck. She has emerged with the Darkhold, so like she is one with that. I guess she's no longer classified as a mutant, but Magneto is still her father. I don't know how this is working out. It's just comics, I guess. But she created a mutant heaven, so that's freaking cool. Mutants have heaven now. Moving over to the mutant side, the X-Men side, right? They have a red planet now. They have Krakoa. They have their own language. They have their own drugs. Stuff is going crazy. And with Inferno, it's basically the leak of the secret information that Charles and Xavier have been holding to their chest, which is Myra McTaggart is alive and she is a mutant. And every time she dies, time resets and she relives life again. But she retains all the memories from the past life. That being said, mutants have enjoyed all this growth and new level of living at the expense of the secret. Not everybody knows the secret. Not even their government, the mutant government, or the Quiet Council of Mutant Krakoa Island, right? It's a secret that Charles and Xavier have kept. Why it's a secret? I mean, I guess for safety reasons. But it is a secret to me. It's not that big of a secret because of all the growth that mutant kind have made in this series, ongoing in the whole X-Men universe so far. But nonetheless, Krakoa is shaken up, and Xavier and Magneto paid dearly for keeping that secret. Which is one of my biggest gripes with this book. Is basically I just don't think that secret was that big of a deal for it to shake up how it shook up. Like basically they have okay. So let me start from kind of the beginning. Myra McTaggart has realized what she had to do to make sure mutant kind exists well and live well. And one of those things that she asked, though, one of her caveats is that, all right, now we know how to bring back dead mutants and all this stuff, so mutants can never die, whatever, we're living great. My only thing is we can never bring back precogs. And Destiny is one of those precogs I most definitely don't want back. And so Myra McTaggart and Destiny kind of have like this like rivalry going where they've like, well, Destiny's killed her a couple times, but they just don't like each other. But then Mystique figures out a way to bring Destiny back, and now she's back, and shit hits the fan. Myra finds out Destiny's back. Destiny finds out that Myra is alive and what she can do, what she has done, which leads Charles and Magneto to show their cards to Emma, who gets pissed off that they've kept the secret from all of Krakoa and from her. And then she turns on them by telling Destiny where she can find Myra, who attempts to kill her. But then at the last moment, they're like, if we kill her, time might reset and we might not be living this high life that mutants have. So instead, we'll just shoot her with this gun that takes away mutant powers that Forge created. And then also, Emma sets up Magneto and Xavier to go die in a situation that they can't escape from. So they die, and then they were reborn just for her to be like standing over her, like, "Hey, bitches! Like, P.S. Keeping secrets is not cool. That's why I had you killed." And now everybody on the Quiet Council knows your freaking secret. Again, in my opinion, that was a little much. I mean, like, you guys are living pretty nice right now. So why she reacted like that, I do not know. It's on. Maybe you guys can tell me because I just thought Emma Frost is one of my favorite characters. I love Emma Frost, And like when they wrote her this way, I thought like there's no way that Emma Frost would be like, oh, now I'm gonna set it up so Charles and Xavier die, and then I'm gonna have it so Myra McTaggart dies, not knowing that if time resets itself, then mutant kind is gonna be back to square one. Like it just doesn't make sense. But that is my gripe for Inferno right now. Sorry guys, right now we're focusing on Destiny of X, which is the continuation of the whole series. So Destiny of X is pretty much, I guess, like not a reboot because House Powers and Reign of X is the reboot, but this is now we're going on to like part two, or yeah, I guess part two, and they're kind of like fine tuning things, right? And so it's 9 books. I will be collecting all 9 books, and you will be coming back to this playlist, and we will be going over it, stuff we liked, where they're going, and yeah. So I'm gonna give you guys the titles of the books that are coming out. I'm not really gonna give release date because of paper, printing, and just any kind of jack off excuse you could think of. Some dates have changed, but here we go. We've got Immortal X-Men, which is going to deal with the fallout of Inferno, which again pisses me off because there really should not be any freaking fallout. This shouldn't even be a comic book right now. Like the idea that all these mutants are pissed that they didn't know one thing. Like the growth outweighs the outrage. Like it's just bananas, but whatever. So we're gonna get it. We're gonna read it. Don't worry. Immortal X-Men, Marauders is still going. X-Force is still going. Knights of X, which is basically a continuation of Excalibur. X-Men, of course. My only thing with X-Men is I feel that Bishop should have been promoted to the X-Men and been the lead because he has similar powers to Cyclops. I think that just would have been done. Cyclops could have stayed being like the general of the island or whatever. But that's just me. Legion of X, which is the most creative thing, is basically cops or beat cops, X-Men who will become beat cops inside the mind, the mental world of Legion. So that's going to be awesome. Wolverine is continuing. You have the 10 deaths of Wolverine, the 10 deaths of Wolverine, the 10 lives of Wolverine. So that's going to be awesome. New Mutants is my meh. I mean, I much rather would have seen Hellions come back than New Mutants, but whatever. Then X-Men Red, which is the X-Men of Mars on the planet that is now a mutant planet for mutants. That's pretty cool. I love how they have their own mutants specific to Mars, so that's going to be rad. And then the limited series Sabretooth, which is I'm definitely getting that for sure. Like, there's no ifs, ands, or buts. I love Sabretooth. He's one of my favorite villains. And then the one shots are Secret X-Men and Giant Size X-Men Thunderbird. The Destiny of X is definitely saying goodbye to the Hickman run, the whole Dawn of X, the Age of Krakoa. And now we're like moving into this new realm where Jonathan Hickman is no longer a writer or overseer, and we're going into this new world. And I hope, because again, the writing of Inferno, I just don't get it. But we'll see as we move on, I suppose. And I hope it's good, man. I really do hope the future writers who pick up these books are gonna do some good stuff. Because there was some not so slapping books in this whole Dawn of X. All right, guys. So yeah, this is gonna be the playlist. This is the Destiny of X playlist. You come here, I'll get the books. You'll get the books. If you don't have the book, I guess you can kind of think of it as a book club. Maybe I'll get some pins or some shirts made if you guys would like that. Nerd Militia, X-Men book club. I don't know. But yeah, this is where we're gonna talk about all things X-Men and our thoughts on them moving forward. For sure, for collector's reasons, you guys most definitely want to collect at least the first 5 issues because you know they're going to be dropping first appearances, reappearances, reestablishing characters, new origins, you know, and especially the 10 lives of Wolverine and the 10 deaths of Wolverine. Those are going to be some bangers, guys. So be sure to hit up your local comic book shop for that. Also, guys, don't forget, I am doing another podcast with my good friend Bella from Romania. She's really, really awesome. We're going to be doing a Harry Potter podcast. We're going to be talking about each of the movies. What we're going to be talking about each movie, I don't know yet. We'll come up with something, but it's going to be super rad. Anytime I do a podcast with her, like, it's fun. So you guys want to check that out. And also do not forget that we are doing a Spider-Man box set giveaway here at the end of the month. So just be a subscriber, comment, and like and share. I will be picking a random commenter at the end of the month, and you will be getting that box set. So, as usual, guys, thanks for stopping by. Catch you later, and stay excellent.